We are back again with Grant Corley with Financial Services Center. And Grant, we've been talking to you about this important topic of being the own CEO of your retirement, right? What does that mean exactly?
Well, we believe that when you retire, you actually end up changing jobs, becoming the chief executive officer of your retirement company. It's another way of saying that you're the boss and your success in retirement is really up to you. We believe that a good CEO does two things, though. Is one, they surround themselves with the right people, financial advisors, CPAs, attorneys, but they also plan for the years ahead. You know, in our series of conversations, we have focused a lot on a variety of topics of how to prepare you to become the chief executive officer of your retirement company. But a lot of those have focused on the numbers sides of things, your income sources and how to analyze them, retirement budget conversations, and a variety of others. But today I'd like to shift away from the numbers side and focus on a topic that I think is given short shrift. And that is, what's your retirement purpose whenever you retire?
Oh, wow. So what do you mean specifically by your purpose?
Well, think about it like this. Before retirement, purpose is pretty simple and you come by it pretty easily. Most of us wake up because we have to. We have kids to get out of the house, lunches to make for them. We have a job to go to that demands our time and attention, extracurriculars, and everything we do at night. Oftentimes there's not enough time in the day to get everything done. But all of those things that we did through the day, that was really our purpose. We had to move on and do all those things. But when you retire and the extracurricular calendar isn't as busy, you no longer have that job that demands your time and attention, nor kids in the house, what are you going to do with all that time? When you're working and it's pre-retirement for you, there are 24 hours in a day, 8 hours a day are spent sleeping, 8 hours typically at a job, and then we fit everything else in the final 8 hours. Cooking, cleaning, kids, playtime, you name it. But when you retire, you spend 8 hours a day sleeping, and now you have 16 hours to fill. What's going to get you up every single day? What's the purpose that you're going to have every morning when you wake up?
Why do you feel that finding your purpose is so important?
Well, if you just look at our clients, we believe that the clients that are most successful at Financial Services Center are not the ones that have the most money, nor are they the ones that have the most possessions. It's the people that tell us, I am busier now in retirement than I ever was before retirement, but they're busy with the things that they want to be busy with. Having a retirement purpose won't just keep you from boredom, right? It actually will help you live a longer and healthier life. There was a study done by a neuropsychologist in Chicago named Patricia Boyles, and she studied retirees, ones who had a high sense of purpose and ones who had little to no sense of purpose in retirement, and she found some pretty remarkable things. First of which is those with a high sense of purpose were 2.5 times more likely to remain free of Alzheimer's disease. Secondly, those who had a higher sense of purpose were more likely to remain free of cognitive decline. And then finally, purposeful people were less likely to develop disabilities or experience an early death. In fact, people with a high sense of purpose compared to those with little had half the mortality rate. So clearly, all those things are a reason why we believe having a purpose in retirement is so important.
Okay, so how do I find my purpose?
Yeah, so obviously, all those things considered, it's important to have it. And the natural question becomes to everybody, where can I find it?
Yeah.
No one can find it for you, right? Nobody can do it on your behalf. Purpose, we believe, though, is where your values and your money intersect. If you're having trouble thinking, though, well, what is my purpose going to be when I retire? Focus on the 3 Ps: people, places, and passions. If you can identify what's important to you in each of those categories, then you can begin to shape and mold what your retirement purpose is going to be so that you live a long, healthy life that gives you purpose every day when you wake up.
All right, if people want to find out more information, where should they go?
Well, you can do 2 things. You can go to fscfsa.com or you can call us at 502-426-6577, and we'd love to help you become the Chief Executive Officer of your retirement company.